What's up, everybody? Just been getting settled in real quick. What's everybody up to today? It's a nice fine Tuesday. Why are we doing Great Chins? Why did no one tell me? It's been so long since I've worked on Hunter. I swear. Oh my. I love when people do this. They just come in and set their box traps down and just walk off. What do you guys think of the Can I just remove my mod powers? No, I cannot. But did you know that if you place your own box trap over top of one, and it gets if you place your box trap over top of someone else's, and then it like it captures, and you take it away, it removes their box trap. Shout out Silver Dragon. Not crashing. Appreciate that. See, just like that, and they disappear. What do you guys think of the new overlay and stuff like that? I mean, it's all new. I just got it all made a couple weeks ago. FRD made it. I think it looks pretty good myself, honestly. Looks terrible. Alright, I appreciate that. This is my, I can show you the old one and the new one. So, this is the new one, obviously. And we'll go ahead and remove it. And then, this is the old one that I had. Mate. I know what happened. I changed my links for my overlay, and it's in a different folder now. There we go. So yeah, this was the old one that I had, which was very basic. I got it online for free, but yeah. I have absolutely no idea what just happened there. I think my Streamlabs just like crashed. My OBS. That was wild. I'm glad I got that back up in time. Yeah, the new one is definitely better. Adds a little bit of personality to the whole deal. Yeah, just wanted to throw on a stream while I'm home for Thanksgiving break, and then test it out because I had it made while I was at school, so that's what I was. I also have a webcam overlay for when or webcam frame for when I do get a webcam. Pretty excited about that. There it is in the top left. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'll probably play with it and move it around a little bit, see what looks best. But for now, she's staying hidden. Where do I go to school? In southern Indiana, there is a school, Hanover College. It's really small, only like 1,100, 1,200 students. So, yep. Division III in sports. I went there to play football. Hangover College? Yeah, it's what a lot of people call it, honestly. But yeah, just finished up my senior year of football. It was kind of bittersweet, honestly, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna miss playing football, but I think my body is definitely ready to be done playing football. Last season I sprained my MCL, and then this season I actually partially tore my PCL in week seven I think, 6 or 7, something like that. Played on it the rest of the year, but had to wear a brace. But yeah, it was about a month ago that happened. Played about a month ago, or that happened about a month ago, and my knee is still swollen, so not ideal. But you played in high school. What position did you play? Wide receiver and safety? Hell yeah. I'm a big bulky dude. Never played DB in my life. Never will play DB. Never have. Played O line and D line in high school. Went to college. Played D line. A little bit of middle linebacker. Oh, I got a little bit of grit in you, huh? No. At least you're honest. Starter got hurt, so they made me do it. Yeah, I actually never was the choice to be the first team starter in college. Um, I did start a few games last year as a junior, but I split a lot of time with a freshman who was pretty good. But then this year, the freshman that I was splitting time with came back, and our other defensive tackle, actually ended up breaking his fibula pretty early in the season. So I got called up to play D tackle instead of nose for the rest of the season. Tifosia, what's up, man? Welcome. Wish you played basketball instead of football. Yeah, I mean, did you like basketball more, or did um, were you better at basketball, or what? Alright, game lag. That was cool. Liked it more, but only got good later in high school and in college. Yeah, I feel you on that one. In high school, my not trying to brag, but it's good for the story, obviously. But my high school team won a state title my senior year in football, and it was like the first one we'd ever won in any team sport. And I was a starter on that on both sides of the ball, pretty key component. And I got to college and realized that I was actually terrible, which, I mean, just the development in high school or in college, even physically and mentally, is crazy compared to, people in high school. I'm a bit of a hooper myself, though. How was I terrible? So, like, for example, in high school, I was pretty much bigger than most of the O linemen that I played against, like as a defensive lineman, and so that resulted in me not really having to learn like good technique. But when I got to college, everybody, O linemen outsized me by a lot, and I'm 6'2", 270, and I'm going up against offensive linemen that were 6'3", 6'4", and yeah, that ended up making it really hard for me to just bully people. So I had to learn proper technique, and it took me about a year and a half before I actually got decent at it. I say that I found out I was terrible, but I mean honestly, I wasn't actually terrible, but comparatively speaking to college, I was pretty bad. But yeah, I do. I'm a bit of a hooper myself. On the side, starting center in our intramural basketball team. I'm actually pretty bad at basketball. I just enjoy it. What you ever play Ultimate Frisbee? I have not. I've played different variations of Ultimate Frisbee. Like, for example, in high school we had a few conditioning things that were like Ultimate Frisbee but with a football. And then in college we actually did that every week on our Monday after our Monday practice. We would play. We called it Panther Ball, but it was Ultimate Frisbee with a football. But I've actually not actually played actual Ultimate Frisbee. You love it. There is an Ultimate Frisbee club on my campus, and it's funny because I spoke to the athletic trainers because since they're a club, they're not required to the athletic trainers aren't required to help them and everything. And they actually said that the most injuries they deal with every year are is people from the Ultimate Frisbee Club, which I find pretty funny, honestly, because you wouldn't think that would be very injury prone sport, but why did my last donation thing just went away? I don't know. We'll have to fix that later. It's not an injury prone sport. Yeah, but I mean, obviously they're just weak, I guess. Yeah, some of the people that play it at my on my campus are kind of like the oddball people. Although they are also playing on random grass field on campus, so I'm sure that there's holes and stuff, and they just fall and twist their ankles. They probably don't have a lot of players, so they have to play the whole game. I mean, they don't play against other schools. They just kind of play against themselves and anybody that wants to come out and play with them. That's when people usually get injured. Yeah, I could totally agree on that. It also is a big thing that I've found out because I'm an exercise science major. And that you know, if you don't lift and you play these sports, like, and you play sports and stuff like that, you're like, you obviously your joints and muscles are very weak, and your muscles help support your joints and everything. So it's like a lot easier to get injured. They don't play tourneys. No, they don't. At least as far as I know. What position do you play whenever you hoop? You a shooter? You like going to the rack or what? Shooter driver. I got you. So if you play 2K, you're like a slashing sharpshooter, two guard, I'm guessing. Shoot threes or drive. Yeah, that's basically the meta in basketball now. Is either everyone shoots deep threes or everybody's going right to the hoop. There is no mid range really. On 2K, you like making all type of builds. Yeah, for sure. Last year in 2K19, I was max height, max weight, pure post scoring center. It was a lot of fun, but I was so slow. Like if we got on fast breaks, if I didn't leave way early, I just like got stuck in the fast break, and then I get caught sprinting. On 2K20 though, I haven't really played it that much, but I I did actually make a pure slasher two guard, and it's actually a lot of fun. Like I'm pretty decently quick. I can shoot mid range fairly well, and once I start grinding on it, when I get back after break, most likely I'll definitely have some good badges. I'm excited about that, honestly. Alright, so it says we got 4 viewers. It says we have 4 viewers. Who in here is in viewing but not chatting? Come on now. Should you try raids? I mean, if you feel like you should, or if you can. The only thing is if you've never done it, if you've never done raids, you're gonna have a hard time finding a team to take you through. Reaper of Beards, yo, love Alora. Hey man, me too. I've actually been on like a 3-4 week inactivity because the trying to solo. I mean, good luck with that. But yeah, no, I've been on like a 3 or 4 week inactivity because the end of my semester was just kicking my ass. I had so many papers and presentations due. So I'm finally been able to get back on and log some time. Oh, we gained a level. I swear I've been like above 2250 total level for months. Like 3 or 4 months now. I'm not sure if it's actually that long, but it feels like it's been that long. I've heard it's decently hard to solo raids though without like a T-bow. But obviously it did get easier with the Olm's head patch. I'm gonna go grab a drink right quick. Alright, we are back. Grabbed a nice ice cold lemon lime Gatorade. Been catching imps. You been doing that for hunter training, or you been trying to catch some rangers or something? See what loot drops in hunter training. Yeah, for sure. Implings actually got a little bit better because in Puro or however you say it, they Omicron released an update probably about 6-7 months ago that increased the spawn chance of higher tiered implings, which is nice because before you'd see like 40 baby imps running around. 2 cosmetic mystery boxes from Alora. Nice 50 mil for both. Hell yeah. Pog. I want a few of those. Got mummy legs and dragon scimitar cosmetic. I didn't even know there was a dragon scimitar ornament kit. You can get a lot of clue rolls from the Lucky Imps, which is really cool because you get a lot of like Fashionscape stuff, which is always fun to do, fun to have. My bank did like fill up. I completely filled my bank with like mainly Fashionscape stuff. It was ridiculous. I had to empty a bunch of it, and then not 2 weeks later, Omicron released the treasure chest, and I was so mad. Mummy League sold instantly. I was like, sweet, easy, 40 plus mil. Yeah, that's a lot of people. A lot of the wealthier players were complaining whenever they first got released because they obviously started tanking the prices and all like the cosmetics and stuff like that because like 80% of the stuff in there or whatever is um, custom donation items, so they were worth a lot. My bank's only worth 200 mil, yet still poor when it comes to needing items. Yeah, I feel you. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm a group Ironman and one of my group Ironman partners, he ended up like selling customs for like 2 T-bows, a scythe, a rapier. I would have to say though, my biggest issue with like RuneScape in general and private servers that I've had my entire life, and I can never make money. I don't know what it is, but I just am terrible at making money. But because I have a T-bow and rapier in my bank, it's like 4.6 bill is what the bank value says. But week and a half and on 200 mil, hell yeah. Congrats on that. Have I played the new Twisted League on OS? I actually haven't played like old school in so long. Just because like I don't know, like I don't really have a good explanation why I don't play. I think it's mostly the grind and paying for membership. Because obviously in college it's a struggle just to have money to do anything because I can't work. But I've watched a ton of videos and it looks super fun. It's really cool to see like how all the relics can play out and you know, designate your gameplay. Still need to start bossing. Can't do any but KVD as I don't know the tactics. Honestly, bossing is fairly easy on here. Cerberus is literally just pray mage, and whenever he does his like Gur thing, you just move 1 tile. Yeah, say Zolra is pretty easy as well. trying to think. Kraken is super easy. You literally just use mage and pray mage, and that's literally it for Kraken. God of War's bosses get a little difficult, especially if you're trying to solo them because of the minions, but they're still not terrible. Only thing with Zola is swapping magic and range spray when he's in mage form as he shoots both. Yeah, the way to like counteract that is to use like range tank gear. So like a Kirill's leather top, and then like like some kind of armor leggings, because the armor helps with the range defense, and then the D-hide helps with the mage defense. So whenever it comes to that form, all you do is pray one. So like I would just pray mage and then tanked all the range hits, and it actually became really easy once I started doing that. 90% of the time I'm distracted with Netflix. Oh yeah, for sure. Need to find like new music. But you know, copyright. Let's try this one, see what this one's like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Once we get to 50 subscribers, we can get our own personalized command in game. That would take you straight to my YouTube channel. What's up with everybody in here right now? Everybody chat died. What's up, Mafia? How's it going, man? I'm doing good, man. Literally have not left the house basically at all today. I had to get up and go into my job so I can set it up so I can work over Christmas break. But other than that, I've been literally sitting behind the computer all day, just working on stuff, chilling. Played a little bit earlier, took a break, found a few jobs to apply for, and made a resume and whatnot, cover letter, and now I'm back. Yeah, it's been a pretty lazy day. It's a nice relaxation from the grind I've been on for the last what 4 months with football and school and stuff. So definitely a great day off. Hmm. Like the bot says in the chat, don't forget to subscribe. You know, once we get to 50, we got our own command. Pretty exciting things. And you get to see my awesome alerts that I made. hoping for this Chinchapa pet. I actually originally got it pretty early on, honestly. I was doing black chins, and I didn't realize I got it, and it announced, and someone came sprinting into black chins and killed me, and when I respawned back at home, I was like, what does it mean I lost my pet? Scroll up in the chat box, and there it was that I got the pet. It's pretty upsetting, honestly. What do you mean you see the last one? Skill. Oh, yeah. It's not my last one, actually. I still have to do agility and then rune crafting, and I'm really dreading doing agility. Did like half a level today. Did like half a level of agility today, and I was like, yeah, I gotta do something else. We're getting close though. Yeah, you can't type. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I know what you're trying to say though. Agility is easy. It's very easy. Just very mind numbing. You're gonna have to hook up some Disney Plus and chill with agility. You feel me? Disney Plus agility. You feel? Disney Plus is the all-new hype right now, and I think they planned it out perfectly, because all the people who watched all those shows as a kid, you know, very nostalgic for them to go back and be able to watch them. What's this game called? I think it's called Arola. Not really sure. What's going on, Morgan? Has been a long time, man. How have you been? How's everything going in life? Hope it's going good. All is going well. Hey, I'm glad, man. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, man. Honestly. Good, glad to hear. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, FRD made this new overlay for me, which is like the whole point of the stream today. We're just kind of testing it out. But he also did a starting soon screen for me, and I think this is pretty hype. Pretty simple, but I think it looks pretty good. And then we also have a just chatting screen for when I get my webcam. So we'll have room for the chat box and you know the webcam and stuff like that. So we'll hopefully transition into some of that stuff and be able to hang out and chill. But and I don't know if you were in here earlier, Mafia, but he also did a webcam overlay for me. So, like I said, when we get the webcam, we'll be able to pull that baby up, and you guys will get to see my beautiful face. Live stream some raids, you know. Make sure to get the face reaction for the 20 kill count scythe, you know.
Good vibes forever.
Big Rip to No Fingers here. AFK died to poison and lost his arm and legs for the second time. You hate to see that.
fuck up on my face. Getting to the money, yeah, it's just a crazy chase. Running from these bitches cause I know love fade away. Yeah, I know it fade away. You and I won't last. Fuck all of your love, I put it into the past. And fuck all of these hoes, money don't make you have class. Fuck all of the drama, can I see you shake that ass? Baby, go and shake that ass. Shake it off for me. Look into my eyes and tell me what you see, yeah. I know it's just lust, I know you don't love me. I don't want your trust, you just want my money, yeah. You don't really love me. Yeah, you on my mind, but you never bring me peace. Living in hell, wish that I could see the sea. Sleeping in the sky, stay far away from me. Flying in my dreams, I know that it's the LSD. LSD, I can feel it in my dreams. LSD, I can feel it in my teeth. LSD, yeah, yeah. Damn, she broke my heart. I don't got no life. I tore my brain apart. Throwing money at her, yeah, she shake it in the dark. Say she wanna have a baby, but I cannot play a part. See it from the stars, see it up on Mars. Run into your arms, cause we hate to be apart. Running from my demons, gotta leave them in the dark. Pop a perk, I'm floating, it don't leave me any scars. I'm just floating in the stars. Damn, she broke my heart. I don't got no life.
Alright, boys, well, we're going to go ahead and call the stream here.
Throwing money at her, yeah, she shake it
Yeah,
in the
I just wanted to get on here, hop on for a little bit, test out the new overlay and stuff, and check in with everybody who decided to stop in. So, you know, it was good seeing you guys. We'll definitely get back together over Christmas when I'm back home for Christmas break. So, until then, you guys have a good rest of your day. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. And if I don't get to see you guys talk to you guys until Christmas, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.